Okay, well, hello everybody. My name's Emily Bennett. I'm an independent consultant and area manager with Arbonne. Just wanted to start by saying thanks for being here. Thanks for just being open to hearing a little bit more. This really is one of my sort of favorite things to be able to share. It's done so much for my life, the ladies on my team's life, and just it's such a wonderful. I'm so grateful that I get to share. So I'm going to start by sharing a little bit just about my story, my journey with the company. Mom's going to do that. And then we'll kind of jump into Arbonne history, ingredient standards, what it looks like to get started, ways we make money, and kind of all of those things, and hopefully answer maybe any questions or give you some information that maybe you didn't know before. So I've been with Arbonne. I've started my business about 3 years ago. And I was someone who always kind of had that seed planted that I wanted to be my own boss and work for myself. Both my mom and dad are entrepreneurs. So from just early on, I knew that I wanted to be able to do something of my own and design my days how I wanted to. I didn't want to be stuck to a 9 to 5. I didn't want to really have a boss. And so that was always kind of in my head. But before I was introduced to Arbonne, I was working full time in film and television. So I was working 12 to 15-hour days, 5 days a week. It was the opposite of having time freedom and flexibility. I was not designing my days at all. And so I was introduced to the company actually through the products. And so I knew that I couldn't just up and quit my job because bills and adult things. But so I wanted to focus on just doing something that I could do right away that was in my control. And so I started using the Green Gut Trio, which if you haven't heard of it before, it's incredible. Highly recommend getting some information on it. But I started with the nutrition products because I was like, okay, this can help me maybe just feel better, get me some more energy. And after less than 7 days, I was blown away just with how good I was feeling. I had more energy, my skin was glowing. People were literally noticing what are you doing differently? What's going on with Emily? And that sort of intrigued me to learn a little bit more just about this business because I wanted to be able to share these products with other people to help them feel better from the inside out. I knew I probably wasn't the only one who was maybe just not feeling amazing 100% all the time. And so these products had really helped me. And so I wanted to be able to pay that forward and share them with other people. So I started my business with that passion to share the products. And because of that, yes, I've been able to just impact hundreds of clients' lives, which feels so good. It's so rewarding for people to come and be like, I have a newfound energy. I have so much confidence in my skin. It's just it's really, really cool and fulfilling. And over the years, as I've sort of dove into the community and really started to treat this like a business and learn more about our compensation plan and our company and everything, my why and my passion for what I'm doing has really evolved. And now I'm here and I have so much belief in this opportunity and in this business and what it can do for people. And so being able to show other women specifically that this business and this opportunity can be a vehicle for them too, that is really where my passion lies and why I'm so grateful that I get to be here sharing this opportunity to show you that you can change your circumstances, you can create flexibility, you can create options in your life just like I have. And so now I don't work in film and television full time anymore. I haven't really in months. I'll do a day maybe here and there once a month because I want to. And I essentially get to just design my days and my weeks how I want to. And that's just something that I know every day I get to work on building that vision for my future. And I think that's so cool because we really do have that option to change our circumstances. And so this business really is that vehicle to do that. And that's why I just love being able to share about it. But that's a little bit about just more how I got introduced, my story. I think Mom's gonna share a little bit about hers.
Yeah. All right. So my name is Cole Bennett. I am a independent consultant and district manager for Arbonne. So just a little bit about my background. I have been involved in marketing for well over 30 years. I've been in corporate marketing, local store marketing. I currently own a brick and mortars business in women's retail. And that has been an 8-year business for me. So a little bit about that business. It's been fabulous. I've loved kind of growing this brand. Again, I've always had this marketing kind of instinct in me. However, I will say that type of brick and mortar business, what comes with it is a huge investment. and a huge amount of time. And I think for me in my life, I was needing, I'm in my 50s and I'm kind of looking down to this area where I want to start retiring, but I know I need to work because it's just in me. It's not just about the money. I need to kind of be kept motivated, and I love to learn new things. So I was really kind of starting to look at what is it I can do that I can incorporate into my life right now, and that will help me kind of in transition into this next period of my life. So how did Arbonne come about? I, like Emily, started with products. I was introduced to products through Emily, obviously. And health and wellness has always been a huge part of my life. I've been a fitness freak my entire life. I've always been very conscious of what I put in my body. So the Arbonne products very quickly became a huge part of my life. So I started with the nutrition. I'm now into the skincare. I'm in the body care. I absolutely love it. And not only, was I just supporting my daughter, I was really reading a lot about what these products were, what made them unique, what made them different. And not only the products, but the company itself, Arbonne. And what a great company in terms of what they do for their consultants, what they do for the environment. They really do set themselves apart from other network marketing companies out there. So what made me move into the business side was all those things I kind of started talking about in terms of needing something in my life that was going to fulfill um, that part to help me get into the next transition period of my life. So I was already organically talking about these products with my friends and with anybody who would listen. I'm like, oh my God, you got to check this out. Like, I love their skincare line. Go talk to my daughter. So Emily was like, Mom, you really need to start looking at the business side. So I did. And I was really impressed with a few things, mainly this idea of passive income and this ability to work at your own speed. So I can work as little or as a lot as I can. And your life goes through ebbs and flows. So when I'm really busy in my other job, I have less time to kind of devote to this. But then it all kind of fluctuates, and you can totally do that with this business, which I love. The other thing that I really do love about this is the potential to earn. It's an effort-based business. What you put in is what you're going to get out. There's no capped income. You can build this however you'd like, whether you want to build a team or whether you just want to sell the products. And it just feels really genuine and a great fit for me in terms of who I am and my lifestyle. So that is a little bit about my why.
Awesome. So then next, I'm just going to share, I know Mom kind of touched on it, but just like a little bit about Arbonne, our ingredient standard, a little bit about what the company is doing, just for their impact. I think it's really important when and if you're choosing to partner with a brand or a company that like you have that alignment with what the company is doing, what they've done, and just different things. I know when I learned about like our ingredient standard, for example, I was like just blown away. And I was like, I didn't even know a lot of these things were, in like toxic or different things. And so I think being aligned and in the company that you choose is going to come across in the way that you speak about it, in your passions. And so it's really important. And I love just sharing these little kind of things. So the company itself has been around for almost 45 years, and it was created by a gentleman named Peter Morik. So he had this vision to create a company based off of three main pillars: cruelty-free, certified vegan, and non-toxic. And to this day still stands on those three pillars, which is amazing. And so it was he was from a Swedish background. So when the company came to North America, they decided to keep it backed on that sort of European standard so that all of the products could follow the European standard, which essentially over there, like they have to prove and test that ingredients going into products are safe before they're putting them into products, which like honestly doesn't sound like a lot to ask at all. I feel like that should just be a standard everywhere. But unfortunately, in North America, we don't have anything like that. So we don't have a regulatory board, and the FDA does not govern personal care products. So just kind of scary because these are products we're using every single day on our skin, which our skin is our largest organ. So, if you think about how many personal care products and nutrition products you're using maybe before you even leave the house, if each and every one of those has one or two or three kind of nasty ingredients, that toxic load that is going into your body is really going to start like wreaking havoc and adding up over time, causing gut issues, hormone imbalances, inflammation, skin breakouts, like all the things that we don't want. So being backed by that European standard just gives us the reassurance that the products are pure, safe, beneficial for us to be using on ourselves and on our families. We actually go, like Arbonne goes above and beyond the European standard. We ban over 2,000 harmful and toxic ingredients. That list is always growing. And then along with that kind of amazing no-go ingredients policy and list, we are also, all the products are formulated without any major allergens. So they're soy-free, gluten-free, dairy-free, certified vegan, non-toxic, cruelty-free. We're made without artificial sweeteners, flavors, ingredients, dyes. There's no perfumes used. We're botanical based. They're kosher, non-GMO. Like the list goes on. So really nice that we can have those designations by the products. And so the company itself was actually founded on skincare and makeup. So we have some really amazing kind of lines that have been like stood the test of time, and they're incredible. But over the years, they've really been able to expand. I'm not sure if you've been on the website, but it's pretty vast. I highly recommend just going to check it out. We have over 450 products, everything from hair care, baby care, men's line, skincare, nutrition. Like the list goes on. There's a lot there. Which is really nice. It's kind of like a one-stop shop for all of those non-toxic personal care products if you're really wanting to like lessen that toxic load. And then, so that's a little bit about our ingredient standard history of the company. Something really cool about the company itself too is that we're a certified B Corporation. So this is a really like hard designation to get beside your company. I think it's less than 2% of companies in the whole entire world actually have this designation, and you have to be recertified every couple of years. So it's not just like a one and done. You have to really continuously prove that you're upholding those standards that the B Corp certifications have. And something really cool about Arbonne is that every time they've went to recertify, we've actually scored higher on their kind of like grading list, which is really cool. And so essentially a B Corp just means that as a company, they have a legal responsibility to put people and planet before their profits. So everything needs to be done sustainably. People need to be taken care of along the way. We have so many just wonderful initiatives. We have our Flourish Foundation, and a recycling initiative. There's just a lot of things. And it's really cool again to be partnering with a company that really cares about their impact on people and on planet. They're not just like really consumed with profits. They actually care, which is really nice. But that's a little bit about the company itself. Hopefully that kind of gives you some information maybe you didn't know before. But I'm going to pass it over to Mom. She's going to kind of explain the difference between traditional retail and then network marketing.
All right, so we've all heard of network marketing before. So I'm really going to just kind of quickly chat about the key differences between a traditional brick and mortar type marketing company versus network marketing. Quite simply, it's all about costs. So the costs involved in a traditional type of company in terms of manufacturing their products, distributing their products, and marketing their products. So take a look at like Aveeno and Jennifer Aniston, and I'm going to talk about that Aveeno product going into Sephora, right, or going into Shoppers Drug Mart, all those types. So first, they're going to manufacture the product, then they're going to pay for the packaging, then they're going to pay for the distribution, then they're going to pay the Sephoras and the Shoppers Drug Marts a shelf fee for having that product in their space. They're also going to pay those stores a percent to advertise their products for them. Above that, Aveeno is spending a ton of money on endorsements and marketing that product. Network marketing basically eliminates the middleman altogether. And now all network marketing companies are not created equal. So I'm really going to talk about Arbonne and what's really made them different in terms of a network marketing company. So they manufacture and distribute all of their own products. They don't send things out to be made. They produce and manufacture everything. They ship direct to clients. And then they use us as independent consultants, real people. We are the marketers behind their brand and behind their product. We are out there genuinely talking about why we love these products, helping people with a problem that they have, whether it's, they're looking for an anti-aging line, they have problems with their gut, their energy, or whatever. So we are the ones that are out there talking about those products. And so when you really start thinking about that, you think about a bottle of Aveeno, how much money went into the actual product, in the testing, in the actual using good ingredients? Not a lot, because they're paying so much money for all those other things. Arbonne is just so different because the money that's traditionally used on all that traditional marketing goes first into the product itself, into innovation, into testing, into the ingredient standards, and then into the hands of consumers, into the hands of consultants, because we are the ones that market and distribute and sell their products for them. So that's the biggest difference between those two. I did want to kind of quickly touch on, why choose, if you wanted to start a business, why would you choose a network marketing business over a traditional business? Again, it's cost, low cost of investment, and low risk. That is like hands down the biggest difference. When I can speak from this, obviously, I have a brick and mortar business, and it is expensive not only to start the business, but it is expensive to maintain it. You have overhead, rent, you're paying all your suppliers. You are basically have bought yourself a job. You are working for a whole bunch of other lines and designers and tenants, landlords and all that. So it's a really expensive job, and you are extremely capped in terms of your earning potential, unless you're going to franchise and grow, and that's a whole different ballgame. Also, network marketing, like social businesses overall, especially since COVID, have boomed. And like global kind of health and wellness has also boomed. So this is really such an incredible time to get involved with social network marketing type businesses. And the last thing I just want to say before I turn it back to Emily is guess who leads this type of industry? It is women. So women, and it makes sense because we're multitaskers. We are very genuine. We like to share what works. It's our nature to do that type of thing. So that's why this business is just such a great fit. So enough about that, and over to Em.
Mhm. That's awesome. I love the comparison. It's like pretty cool. So then kind of how Mum was saying, there are many different companies within network marketing and they're not all built the same. I'm just going to chat a little bit about what it looks like to partner with Arbonne as a consultant. So it's a one-time fee of $99 in the US and Canada to start your business. This is going to get you your personalized website link, your tools, training, support, everything you're going to need to like literally start working your business right away. We say it's kind of like a business in a box because, like Mum was saying, with a traditional like brick and mortar business, for example, you would have all of these different things that you would have to create and monthly fees and different systems that would have to be in place before you even opened your doors. But with this type of business and with Arbonne, you could literally sign up today and start working and earning money immediately. They take care of like a lot of the customer service, our shipping, all the products are already created and scientifically backed. Like it's pretty incredible. And so it's the $99 for the year to get started. And then with that, as a consultant, there's no monthly minimums or auto ships. So you do not have to be spending or selling a certain amount of product every single month in order to stay as a consultant. You're not going to be charged money if you don't hit a sales quota. You're not having products showing up at your door faster than you can use them. You only have products showing up at your door that you order, which is amazing. It takes the pressure off of like starting this business because for a lot of us, like we're coming in with zero experience. I had no idea what I was doing when I started, but I knew I just like wanted to try this opportunity to see if it could be a fit. I was like ignorance on fire and I learned as I earned. And that's such a beautiful thing because people are all going to start for different reasons. Some people are going to have just like the goal to like earn some extra money to pay for their products that they're loving, while other people are like maybe more like me, where they're like, I don't want to be stuck doing this career for the rest of my life. I need something different. I need something fulfilling, and they want to replace their income. So there's everything in between, which is really cool. And then along with that too, we don't have any like massive introduction package that you need to buy when you get started. So the $99, you actually do get a free gift with that, which is nice. And then, but from there, you don't have to spend hundreds or thousands of dollars on products just to start your business. Of course, we do recommend if you haven't tried products and if you don't have some at home, to start with something because you're going to want to have your own genuine product testimonials. Like Mum said, like we're sharing products that we use and that we love. And so being able to have that experience with the products and why you love them is going to really be so key in, sharing and connecting with people and helping them. But yeah, I think that's kind of everything. One kind of other cool thing about joining our team specifically, this is outside of Arbonne, but we have a really incredible onboarding and training system. So we have a 10-day business boot camp, which is essentially created for the brand new consultant, like knows nothing, never sold a product in their whole entire life, maybe not even great on social media or anything like that. We have a 10-day onboarding system, which has step-by-step checklist training videos that you can kind of dive into. It doesn't have to be done in 10 days. You can take it at your own pace. And then from there, kind of so many other things for expansion and learning and growth, which is really, really cool. We are super lucky to have access to that. Like Arbonne puts on pretty great things for their consultants to begin with. It is a really amazing company, but our team specifically might be biased in this. We really just like I could not imagine having anything better than the training and systems that we have available for us to be successful, whatever success kind of looks like to us. So that's a little bit about what it looks like to partner. Hopefully that answers maybe some questions for you if you had any. But again, if there are questions, feel free to like pop them in the chat, or if it pops up later, ask us. Like we're here to give you kind of the information. So I'll pass it over to Mom. She's going to talk about how we make money because, like, let's be honest, we want to know this is a business. Like, how do we make money? And then kind of go over the 4 levels of management that are like opportunities for you to grow into in your business.
All right, so before I kind of go through show me the money part, I do just want to kind of touch on that. And I was thinking about that in terms of what our actual team has over and above of Arbonne. So in my 30-year career, and I have worked for some fantastic companies, I have never been pushed in a good way to learn and develop um, and the sense of community in 30 years of my career. Other than, and I became an independent consultant in April. It has been quite incredible. I have pushed and developed myself beyond areas I even thought I could do. It is quite remarkable, and it's something for me that, of course, money is important, but that was a missing part in my life at this stage. So, okay, so about the money.
Proud of you.
So we earn money 3 ways, through commissions, overrides, and bonuses. So commissions, you're going to earn anywhere between 15 and 35% off of client purchases. Overrides, that is on total team sales. So if you decide to build your business, this is completely optional by having team members. That's great. You will earn additional incremental income off of whatever sales that they make. For me and for my daughter, that part of the business is what was really appealing to us, because I love empowering women and seeing them grow and develop in ways that they never thought was possible. So it's an important part for me. So commissions, overrides, and then finally bonuses. As you move through the different levels and you hit different kind of sales targets, you are open to monetary bonuses and very cool trips. I'm working towards one of those. So really cool. You're also paid 5 times a month, which is nice. So, the one thing that's really nice when you start, we say in this business, you can come in, you can walk, jog, or run. And, a lot of people will walk, but it really depends on how you're trying to fit this into your life. But I will say, you start seeing every week those little kind of pure pay payments, and you're like, it motivates you. And it motivates you to maybe go from walk to jog, or jog to run. So there you go. Levels of management. So obviously, everyone starts as everyone is an independent consultant, but your first level you would go to is a district manager. So these numbers that I'm going to quote are they are averages, and they are in Canada. If you want to go and get more information on that, you can go to arbonne.com/earnings, and you can find out all the information there. But as a district manager, you're going to earn anywhere between $300 and $1,500 a month. Your next level would be area manager. So at that point, you're going to earn anywhere between $1,500 and $5,000 a month. Your next level from that is a regional vice president. You're going to go from anywhere between $6,000 and $13,000 per month. And then finally, that last level, which is a national vice president, an average of $22,000 a month. But again, we've said this before, there's no capped income. So like any other normal job out there, at every level, you can earn between this amount and this amount. There's no capped income in this business. Your earning potential is whatever you'd like it to be. We have we have many, but one in particular that is on our team. And I mean, we're all rock stars, but she is like her earning potential, but she, she's running. And we're very lucky to be on her team because she is the one that's put a lot of these systems in place over and above the normal training that we get. So that's I don't know if you need any more information, please let us know on kind of the money and the different levels of management. So that was kind of it for me.
Yeah, no, I think that's great. Hopefully, I think that's kind of all we wanted to kind of go through. But yeah, if you want to stop the recording, we can open it up for questions if
Okay.
there is any.
Host tools. Oh, I stopped the recording. Oh, good thing. Oh, here we go.